Alrighty, what's good, love, like Crucial Boy, so I'm back with another reaction video. Today we are checking out This Is How K-pop Labels Make Money. I already know it's going to be definitely concerts, it's going to be album sales, it's going to be photo cards for sure, light sticks, and I feel like streaming and stuff, I feel like that's like last. I feel like everything I mentioned before is probably what makes them the most money. Fan calls and stuff, fan meetups. I feel like album streams is like the last thing because you got to share that between a bunch of people, right? The person that wrote the song, the person that produced the song, and all that kind of shit, right? Brand deals as well. That's another big one, you know. But let's see what this person's got to say in this video. Let's get it.
Hundreds of dollars, not for a concert ticket, not merch that you can select, but you get a tiny chance to be able to meet your favorite idol for maybe 1 minute.
See?
In this video,
I
I'll
knew
discuss the smart but sketchy business model these K-pop labels have perfected. When a K-pop group releases a new album, it's often accompanied by scheduled TV appearances and the announcement of a fan signing event. Fan signing
marketing, bro. They just got the marketing thing down to a T. That's all it is.
Events are where selected fans get the chance to meet their favorite idols face to face, gets album signed, and exchange a few words or gifts. But this is where it gets sketchy. So you'd think if you just buy an album, you'd be able to attend these events, right? No, you need to be chosen by a lottery system. So these fans need to re-buy these albums multiple times until they get selected by that lottery system. And I'm going to base it on LE SSERAFIM's
Okay, that's kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy. That's hey, that shit there, that's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy. Having to buy multiple albums, bro. The fuck?
Most recent album release.
Okay. Hot.
It did roughly around 630k sales in 1 week.
Damn.
Usually fan sign events, there's roughly 100 spots available. But
do the maths. Let me see the maths.
Going off this, if you want to attend that fan sign event, you'd need to buy 63 albums to have 1% chance to win.
See, now that's crazy. That's crazy.
And the album's not cheap. Some of these fans would rather pay hundreds of dollars just to be able to talk to their favorite idol for 1 minute, which is a very foreign experience to me. But the K-pop labels have made these album purchases not for listening purposes, but a ticket to win an opportunity to attend a fan sign event, which, as I said, it's sketchy but smart. Cause
you know, I wouldn't really call it sketchy. I just call it smart. They know how some people are just beyond. I don't know what it is, bro. Like there's wanting to meet an idol, but wanting to like financially damage yourself though. Like if you know that's your hard-earned money, bro. For a minute, nah. I like your music, but I don't like it that much. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. What? Haven't? Nah. Okay. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm seeing things. For me, it's not that deep, right? For me, it's not that. I don't think there's anybody that I would want to pay that much to see. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
Recently, the digital space has grown so much.
There's no one that I would want to pay that much just to see them.
To do good physical copy sales, K-pop labels have found a way to counteract the modern era issue. The K-pop label strategy doesn't stop there. Every album
I've had friends that have done okay fan calls, and it's kind of similar, but it's not as extreme. What would fan calls? Do they get a little bit longer time? I mean, obviously meeting the person face to face, someone that you love their music and whatnot, it's obviously a very nice feeling. But when you know that it comes at a cost and you don't get to have the moment that you envisioned, I feel like that shit's heartbreaking, bro. I feel like it's like 1 to 2 minutes. See, that's not enough. What can I say? Hi, I like your music. And they'll be like, oh, thank you. Especially when you meet some idols where there's like a language barrier. You spend most of the time having to like try and communicate and it's not really getting it. It's like, oh, bro, like my minute's gone. Like, oh, shit. I used to be part of the community with the fangirls and the video calls. Okay, the people I know who did get to do with Stray Kids calls. Okay. Spent $2,000 on albums, bro. Oh, they make some money back by reselling. That's true. Still at a loss, but not at a great loss because they can still sell a lot of the photo cards and the albums. It's like, yeah, I get that. That's true.
Comes with one
Resell.
photo
I mean, it's low key a business for them as well, right?
card, an exclusive image of your favorite idol.
It's low key a
that
business.
hasn't
This
been
as well.
released
Photo
online.
cards is a big
Oh,
business.
So do I just need to buy one album to get my favorite idol's photo card? Oh no, my friend. You're very mistaken. K-pop companies use a strategy similar to trading card packs. You don't get to choose your photo card. If you want one of your buyers, you have to keep buying albums and hope you'll pull the right one.
But like I said, this is just marketing at its finest. It's just, I mean, some people are like, nah, man, you just trying to milk us for money. Hey, that's what they do. I don't think they care. They're like, it's business, bro. You want your favorite K-pop idol, you gonna have to buy multiple until you get it.
If you wanted to collect all different photo cards, you'd have to keep buying albums until you pull each one. For example, aespa's Whiplash album has around 19 photo card variations.
19 photo cards, yabba.
Using this formula, you'd need to buy about 67 albums on average to collect them all. And keep in mind,
67 albums in what world? In what economy, bro? In what economy, bro?
aespa is a relatively small group with just 4 members, yet the variation and cost are still that high. Well, even though it may be illegal to gamble in South Korea, at least you can sink hundreds on these photo cards to get rid of that itch, you know what I mean? But what if you're not lucky enough to win, or you can't afford to bulk buy albums? Don't worry, the labels have another way to monetize your love for idols. Enter Bubble and Weverse, an app that allows you to text your favorite idols directly. Well, kind of. These platforms are marketed like you're having a private chat with the artist. You get messages, selfies, maybe even replies. But the thing is, you have to pay a monthly subscription per idol for the privilege. If you wanted to chat with all 5 members of NewJeans, you need to pay for 5 separate subscriptions.
I know information for Stray Kids UK Japanese releases are better than the Korean releases for video calls because they are normally longer. Okay, I know that for sound. I think for Sony. Okay, 16 number of customers. 30-minute cool. Okay, 30 minutes is nice. And got a signed Polaroid and an album. Okay, that's nice. That's W's.
That's already about $25 a month.
$25 a month for a maybe? This sounds like insurance. This sounds like insurance. You need to get insurance in case shit happens, right? You need to join all these members and they just might answer you. What?
Just for one group. And while it may feel like a personal experience, most of these messages are pre-scheduled, written by staff, or sent to thousands of fans at once. Bubble subscription typically costs around $5, but
oh, some people are is Binny not active on it that much? Ooh. Yeah, but see, companies don't think about that. Now you're putting pressure on idols to have to use the app. Say if idols are very introverted and don't really like talking online, like when they're off work, they're off work. I want to chill. I want to go to the gym. I want to vibe out. I just want to, eat good food. I don't know. That's what Beanie wants to do. Beanie just wants to eat good food, go to the gym, work out, chill. And now you're telling me, nah, you need to use this app. You got to react. You got to respond to your fans. And it's like, yo, you're giving me extra work for just to make some more money. Like, chill out. Damn.
here's where it gets tricky. 40% of that goes to Bubble, 30% is taken by Google/Apple, and remaining 30% is passed to the label. If 1,000 fans sign up,
I'm hearing, what about the person you're making do this? Hello? What about the person you're making do this shit? I'm not hearing their names.
Label gets 70% of the revenue, while the artist only sees 30%. For context, NewJeans reportedly made around $5 million in 2023 from Bubble. But let's be real, this isn't exactly big money for the idols themselves. The labels are the one raking it in. So, what's the real benefit for these artists? The key here is that platforms like Bubble are designed to make it feel like you're having a personal connection with that idol. Fans become emotionally invested and feel almost obligated to keep resubscribing.
See, that's the part I don't have in this. In anything, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe that's just the way I am. I don't get attached to people that I've never met before. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. Am I weird for that? I might be weird, you know. I don't. Maybe I'm just introverted to the brim. Like, if I don't know you, I don't know you. I ain't gonna get attached like that. Oh my God. Nah. Oh no,
As
man.
if they're part of the idol's life. Idols
She said,
make-
so you're not attached to us. Yeah, I mean, the LLC is the LLC. Yeah, we got a love-hate relationship, man.
share a glimpse of their daily routines or personal
We
struggles.
got a love-hate
But
relationship, you know.
in reality, those are conversations you typically have with close family, friends, or a partner. Oh,
What we got here? Bubble is nice and it really tests a fan's love for their idols, okay? Because most fans, if their biases are introverts, in which case they should know, okay, and expect, okay, not much activity from, yeah, that's true. Who complain? Yeah, I mean, because they got money invested now, they feel like they got a right to complain, bro. That's what it is.
they think of me as someone more than just a money printing machine. This emotional investment is one of the reasons why K-pop idols often face
I just watched a variety show, paid subscriptions, not it. I mean, if you have the money and you feel like you're supporting the idol and their music and their craft, hey, all fair to you, man, if that's what you feel like you're doing.
intense backlash when their real-life relationships are revealed to the public. This is why cutting off from aespa received so much backlash. From a fan's perspective, she was selling an illusion of affection, creating a sense of emotional connection. So, when fans who had
See, for me, things like this is where I'm like, borderline, some people are just crazy. I'm gonna call it what it is. If you're one of them, you need to check yourself, because what? Brother, she's an idol. She makes music. She's a performer. You right? You know what I'm saying? Like, she don't, bluntly said she don't owe you shit. Yeah? Bluntly said she does not owe you shit, bro. She's got a life outside of the music. The same way you guys go your 9 to 5, and then once you leave your 9 to 5, you have your own life. These people have the same shit. Oh, la 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 la, bro. Nah, that there. If you're one of those, seek help, because you're doing too much.
invested hundreds into supporting her, saw her in a
No one told you to do that. You invested 100. No one told you to do it. Nobody grabbed you by the neck, said invest hundreds and thousands of dollars into Karina. No one told you to do that. You chose to do that.
relationship without their consent. It felt like a betrayal. While it may seem extreme, it actually makes sense given the emotional investment these fans have.
Excuse me? What? What did you just say? Nah. No, there's no way. This has to be AI.
Saw her in a relationship without their consent. It felt like a betrayal. While it may seem extreme,
No, it's not May. It is. There's no May here. What are we talking about?
actually makes sense
Sense in what?
given
What
the
sense?
emotional investment these fans have.
Who told them to have that much emotional investment, brother? It's music. What the fuck are we doing? It's music. Who told them to invest in an individual that much? They don't know you.
Like, man, if you have ever been in love with someone, you know the feeling.
I'm done. Brother just tried to compare this shit to love. Oh my God. Brother just tried to compare this to real love. Man said, what? How? Hey, where are we going? What the?
You want the person to have the best life or whatever, but not with someone else, you know what I mean?
That laugh as well. That no, I'm not. Wait. Musa, are you tripping? Am I tripping?
want the person to have the best life or whatever, but not with someone else, you know what I mean? People who are saying it's so weird to hate on idols over being in a relationship. Congratulations, you're just not brainwashed by these K-pop labels.
See, now you got me confused. Because the way you were talking 20 seconds ago, and now it's... Wait, I'm confused.
So, when you break it all down, K-pop labels have turned fan interactions into a finely tuned profit machine, whether it's through the lottery system for fan signings, limited edition photo cards, or paid messaging apps. They found clever ways to monetize emotional connections.
That's it. It's just that simple. There needs to be nothing more to it. They found ways to monetize emotional connections. And they know the easiest way to a person's pocket is to have some emotional connection, right? That's the easiest way to get to someone's pocket. And they've mastered marketing. That, simply put, that's what it is. And if you end up falling for the marketing strategy, that's on you. You can't blame, but accountability. You can't blame nobody but yourself. No one told you to put your card number in. No one told you to press purchase. Nobody. You did this. What am I watching?
These idols are not just performers. They're part of a carefully crafted business model designed to keep fans invested and spending, all while
okay, I keep saying we've been knowing that, but clearly some people don't know this shit.
maintaining the illusion of personal connection. And when the fans feel that deep emotional investment, even small things, like an idol being in a relationship, can trigger intense reactions. It's not necessarily about the idols themselves, it's about the illusion they've been sold. It's all
Okay. I'm not even gonna try to dismiss this. I get what he's trying to say. I mean, it's still like, nah, bro. Like, I mean, yeah, I get it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I get what he's trying to say. Like the way they are selling it, it is that, right? It's like, yo, you get a personal connection, like you know this person and you guys can grow together and I get what he's saying. Like there's a relationship there, right? That's what the labels are trying to sell us, right? But at the same time, though, it's like, yo, come on, man. Come on.
all part of the game. And while it might be sketchy, it is also an incredibly smart business model. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to leave a like, and comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
I mean, brother did have some good points in there, right? Brother did have some good points in there. I'm gonna give it to him. He had some good points in there. But accountability. I think that's the best words I can use right now. I'm not gonna lie. Accountability is I'm willing to spend money on Stray Kids albums, photo cards, and concert tickets because I enjoy their music. Okay, that's fair. That's beyond fair. I don't hold expectations for them because I personally choose to spend my money. There you go. So now if you hear Bang Chang's in a relationship or Binny's been in a relationship, you shouldn't feel some type of way. He's human, man. Come on, man. He's human. Do you know what I mean? If you really deep idols, most of them spend time by themselves. If anything, when they find love or find somebody, you should be happy for them because they're like, being an idol is a lonely road. It's a lonely road. Yes, they're part of a group, but once the group members go home, unless they're living with like another fellow group member, if they live by themselves, once they go home, it's just them and their four walls. Like, you need to be happy for them when they say that, oh, I'm in a relationship now, I found love. Instead of being, what's that thing when you feel like they're yours. Possessive or something? I don't know what the word is, but yeah, that was an interesting video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Yeah, I'm here for it. But again, I get some of the points that he was making. It's the way that the business model has been presented can make certain people feel a certain way, you know, but it's still wrong. You know, you shouldn't be looking at any idol as if they owe you anything. Aside from delivering the music that they're doing and whatnot, when it comes to the whole personal things, they don't owe you shit. And that's just for some people, that might be a sad reality, a reality check. Idols don't owe you shit. I'm just going to keep it a buck. The same way you go to your 9 to 5 and come home and do your thing, they have the right to do their thing as well, bro. Anyways, I'm out, man.